You know, other kicks that shouldn't really last very long, but sometimes do, like, I don't know, making every single superhero gay or trans or race swapped or something like that. Looks like Marvel is still on that kick, at least when it comes to their comic books. Jay, we know the state of the comic book industry. It's been in disarray for quite some time. So many people like yourself included, who used to be all in on Marvel comics, have really walked away and aren't interested anymore. If you're one of those people that's been out of the comic books for a couple years and you were thinking to yourself, you know what? Maybe I'll check out, see what's going on. Let me stroll into one of the very few local comic book stores that haven't closed yet. Let me see what we got here. And you walk in and you see this. Would this change your mind? Marvel writer confirms our new Hawkeye is non-binary. And if that wasn't enough, don't wait. There's more. Marvel Comics has officially unveiled its new Hawkeye, Charlie Ramsey, Charlie with an I, a Native American who is non-binary and identifies as Two-Spirit. Ramsey is Marvel's first ever non-binary character to take on the mantle of a legacy hero. Jay, does this like get you hard for Marvel Comics? Be like, yes, this is what I've wanted. I'm back, baby. I'm going to be back to buying $50, $100 worth of Marvel Comics each and every week.
I hope the minorities see that they are just being used as like these tokens to check boxes. They don't talk anything about his backstory. They're not telling anything if he has any different or special kind of powers. They're not mentioning what he's going to do in this universe. No, the selling point is two spirits, but non-binary. That's it. Two spirits, but non-binary. That's perfect. You know, wonderful. That's got my money right there. What are they thinking, man? If it's a black guy, he's got to be gay, right? Like that's what they're doing. If it's a woman, it's got to be trans. I'm not sure what's happening, right? So they can't put a woman clone trooper in Star Wars. It's got to be trans. So there you have that. You know, can't have a Native American unless it's non-binary, but two spirits. It's freaking retarded. It's retarded, man. Like, there's nothing else to say. It's like I don't understand that they don't even like that. That's the selling point. You know, like that's it.
What if I
shows
also
up every
told
now
you?
and then.
What if I also told you that he's a Native American who basically hates Americans? Would that help with the selling point at all?
Man, that's they're really going for it, aren't they?
Let's see this interaction he has with Captain America right here.
Oh,
stop! I didn't come here to fight you. I just need those weapons back. They're dangerous, and you can't be older than 16. How old were you when you put on that suit, took a stand? What do you... I can't do a Native American accent. What do you know about the suit or what it stands for, says Captain America. Different things, I guess, for you and me. So what? You get to be a hero. Tony Stark gets to be a hero. The guy who threw all this stuff away, he gets to be a hero. But me? I don't meet the criteria. I fail a test or something. We always fail their tests. The math never works out in our favor. They flood the plains. They dig up our sacred grounds. They foul the water. They build these refineries like pipelines. Like the great black snake, our stories say, they will end everything. They take the whole world hostage. And we would protest when we stand up. They kill us or throw us in jail or force us from our land. This is what we're doing at Marvel Comics. New Native American Hawkeye, who also is non-binary and Two-Spirit and despises everything that Captain America stands for. This is where we are. How couldn't you?
I don't know.
How couldn't you want to buy this?
I don't know what to say, man. Like that is, it's disgusting. Like it really is disgusting.
Hey, this dude loves it. They're fucking
I'm sure
this new Hawkeye dope as fuck.
I'm sure he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Doing that. You want to know who got like who got it right?
Who?
Let me find it. It was G.I. Joe. I mean, it's like, look at this, man. Spirit and freedom. That's the G.I. Joe. Native American. A real American hero. The dude had it all, man. He did it all. It was awesome.
He's got an eagle.
Dude, the
Pretty
eagle
cool.
like plucked out people's eyes and everything. It was awesome, man. The guy had all like the tracker senses and everything. Like, you remember Predator, the movie Predator? That the Native American who could track the predator. He's like, I'm Billy. We're all going to die. Like, that's what I'm talking about. What is this non-binary two-spirit? I'm going to kill Captain America. What is that crap? Get it out of here.
You know, the last thing I'll say on this topic, because we are, you know, it's just a day removed. Happy Christopher Columbus Day, everyone. Just want to say that for the record.
Good Lord, man. Wait. You know what? I'm glad. I'm actually glad because it's just let them double, triple down on this nonsense. And then they're gonna do what they've always done. They're gonna pass the blame to to somebody else. It's gonna be the white man's fault. It's gonna be somebody else's fault. I don't know. It's gonna be that's why nobody cares. I mean, look at this. Look at freaking freedom. Like, people hate Native Americans, right? Like, people, $400 they're selling the action figure of the Native American from G.I. Joe.
I like how he's leaned over in the box.
Yeah, he probably got shook up a little bit, but come on, man. Anyway, that's how you do it. You want to know what? Like, let me.
And I'll say this real quick. All of this stuff. This is not like, hey, we're using like these time-honored traditions and we're inspired by these things from hundreds of years ago from Native American culture. This is from like 2016 era Standing Rock bullshit. You know what I mean? We're like, 75% of the people there identified as gay and stuff like that too. That's why this is being done. That's what the inspiration for this is. The writer confirmed that it's inspired by Standing Rock, and that's why they decided to make this person non-binary, use they, them pronouns, all this shit. So good luck with that.
Disgusting, man. And then on top of it, let's just flick at America while we're at it, you know? I hate that crap, man. I freaking hate it. It's like, I think it's just they're just using, you know, Native American as a shield to get out their disgusting propaganda of how much they really actually hate this country. That these people that are behind these IPs and how they want like everyone to accept their freak people. I don't get it, man. But like, they just keep pushing. Like you know, like, I know you guys talked about the clone trooper, right? You and Jeremy did, like last week.
We may have like briefly mentioned it, yes.
It's
but I don't know if
weird because
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Like, I knew that it's been around for a few years. It just now got a picture, you know, and people freaking out about it.
There was a concept art picture that did come out 2 years ago, but it was not like, again, it was just from the author on Twitter, who probably has half of everyone blocked. It wasn't an official picture or anything. It's because of this Secrets of the Clone Trooper book, they decided to include Sister in there.
Yeah.
That's really what got all of this attention. And a lot of people that quite frankly have no idea what they're fucking talking about, like calling it a transgender stormtrooper and stuff. But it really does show you, like, to me, I half hate and half love when stuff gets out of the entertainment space and into the normie space, because then you see how normal people feel about shit like this, despite the fact that some of them have no idea what they're fucking talking about. The reactions from normal people are like, what the fuck? Like, why is Star Wars doing this? This doesn't make any sense. This is nonsensical. This is stupid. This is retarded. So I love seeing that, the reaction from a normal general audience, as opposed to the, you know, fringe minority of weirdos and freaks on the internet with pronouns in their bios.
But I mean, it should prove another thing. Like, when these fans that love it, right? They're like, oh, it's been around for years and now you want to be upset? Yeah, it was placed in a book that nobody read because nobody cares about that IP anymore, because you do crap like this over and over and over again. And now Marvel just doing the same thing. I bet money this character will show up and disappear. It will show up. It just will. It will just show up and disappear. And then this is what they do. They just go, let's just never talk about it again. You know, like, they just try to hide it. They will never, like, when they make these characters like this, they will never have what like some of these toys and comic books have in the past. You know, like they will never get statues made. They will never, you know, people won't like buy it up like years ago and charge thousands of dollars because nobody cares and everybody's tired of it.
It'll be
They're
like that
tired of
Riva
it,
light.
man.
It'll be like that Riva lightsaber, right?
Exactly. It's just like
Yeah.
people are just they're freaking tired of this crap, and it's like we laugh at them now. Like it's just laughable because it's like we don't think they could sink any lower. They just keep doing it. They double, triple down because they think like the activists that are running the asylum right now, they think they're on the right side of history. And then when stuff doesn't work, like we pulled up the article yesterday, it's the toxic fandom that criticize it. It's the toxic fandom that are it's phobes and race and all that, you know, all the names that they love to call us. It's the toxic fandom. And the IPs need to stand up and do something about it. What are they going to do? No one's buying their crap. No one's watching their shows. No one's doing any of that stuff anymore. You want to know what the number one comic book that's being sold right now is? This Transformers run that I absolutely love. I could not recommend that run. It's going to be 24 issues. They're on number 13, and it is fantastic. It is fantastic. It has everything that you want, like in a comic book. Not to give out way too many spoilers, but like my man Starscream's in there, like picking up humans and squishing them like grapes on his face, like doing like oh man, it's been great from start to finish. So like Skybound, it's from Skybound. They bought the IPs to do G.I. Joe and Transformer. They're doing this limited run, and it's so freaking good, man. Like I can't cheer it enough, and it's selling like crazy. They're on like 9-10 reprints with different cover variants because people can't stop buying them, you know, and they're not injecting all this bull crap in here. Like, hey, here's Cliff Jumper. Don't forget he's non-binary robot. You know,
wait till they introduce that transgender transformer or whatever. You remember that from that cartoon a couple years ago?
Oh man, that was awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Someone said Jay Lies, Ultimate Spider-Man #1. That's the number one selling. Well, Transformers was up there for a while, so I haven't checked the numbers in a few months. So my bad.
Out of date.
My bad.
It's all right.
Yeah. All I know is I'm loving the series. The G.I. Joe, Transformers, they're getting ready to come together in that comic series. It's been awesome. The Duke series was top tier. They had Duke fighting Starscream. And the other one, I won't give away how that ends. It's just, I don't know. There's a scene where Optimus Prime rips his arm off and beats the crap out of a Decepticon. It's freaking awesome, man. I don't know. I like it. I like it. And speaking of which, I'm going on Heel vs. Babyface channel this coming Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern to talk about the Transformers series. There you go.
The comic or the Transformers 1 that just came out?
Not the movie, yeah, the comic and like some of the older stuff. So
I was never a big Transformers guy growing up. Like I didn't watch it. I had a bunch of the toys and stuff, but I never really got into watching the show when I was younger. So
that was my thing. It was like Star Wars and Transformers. I love that. Like those were like things that I liked a lot.
You know, going back to the trans clone trooper.
Sorry for the rant.
The funniest thing about it is that they can't call it a defective clone, right?
Yeah.
Because, well, we couldn't do that. We couldn't say that a transgender person is defective, but that is what a transgendered clone would be considered. The Kaminoans would have flushed that motherfucker down the toilet.
I was about to say, wouldn't they do like Sparta and just like looked at it and just thrown it off a cliff?
Bro, like
wouldn't the Bad Batch not really exist, right?
If they had a batch of clones that might have looked like they might have a lazy eye, they would have fucking killed 100,000 of them because they wouldn't want to put out an inferior product.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Kaminoans do.
That's like when the Bad Batch was out. I'm like, I don't think these guys would exist.
Well, the theory behind the Bad Batch is that it was like intentionally done to see how they could kind of mutate this genome, like stuff like that, as opposed to just happy accidents kind of thing.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
But yeah, you're right in principle. If there was a transgender clone like that, they would be airlocked in a second. It doesn't make any sense. But the only way it can make sense is in this fantastical woke Disney Star Wars world where they want to ignore things like that. They want to make sure that Sista has a conversation with Anakin so Anakin can validate this transgender person's identity before he goes and kills and murders a bunch of kids.
What did he call
you know
him?
what I
Like
mean?
transgending gender, right? Is that what he called it?
Transcending gender. Yeah.
Transcending gender.
We Jedi are used to transcending things, so I guess it makes sense that you've transcended gender, or something like that.
Yeah, it was like, what? Why would Anakin stop?
Ahsoka was there too and be like, "You're right, Sky Guy. We should really accept everyone."
Good on you, Snips.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why would Anakin stop his day to talk to someone that's wearing? I almost yelled. I'm not Ryan. They put the freaking flag on the armor, dude, with the top surgery marks. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, what? Like, what? How does a galaxy far, far away know what that flag is? Where's the MAGA clone trooper with the red, like in gold? Like, where's that? Can we have that one?
Can you imagine a MAGA clone trooper? We need a Black Lives Matter clone trooper next, I think.
Anything with the flag. Like,
we need to have a transracial clone trooper who identifies as a different race.
It's just like when it's so stupid, man. Like to use the flag colors on the armor. Anyway.
Didn't you watch Clone Wars, Jay? Don't you know that they're individuals, not just clones? Clone Wars did so much damage to fucking Star Wars, and I don't think people even fucking understand it yet.
I didn't watch Rebels either. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord.
Anyway.